Hello! If you're watching this, you stumbled upon this channel before any content to speak of exists. I wouldn't quite say the channel is in its infancy per se, cause I've been around since 2007 or some shit. That said, this video is probably going to be the first one visible to most people. Well, until I either unlist or delete it, that is. It is not, however, technically my first upload to this platform. As of this video, I presently only have 3 other videos uploaded. Of those, one is private while the other 2 are unlisted, and the only reason the private one is even still here and not deleted outright is because I don't know what became of the original video file, and as of right now, the upload on YouTube is the only copy of it I know still exists. I may go into further detail about this in a later video if I feel like it, but the point is, that content isn't the type of content I want associated with this channel for the direction I plan on taking it. So, what direction do I plan to take this channel exactly? Good question. I found as I wrote the script for this video that I had a difficult time explaining in text why exactly I was looking into video making in any capacity, much less the niche I'll possibly fill with the content I presently have planned. I mean, anybody who knows me decently enough knows that I assert that I can't teach for bollocks, which may be a part of that. Those people probably also know that my mind will often hastily jump around between topics that are only slightly relevant to each other until I wind up reacting in some way to an idea that has absolutely nothing to do with the imminent context. They also probably know that my attention span and/or motivation is absolute shit when it comes to expressing my creative side. One thing I often do to help keep focused, be it building a Minecraft mod pack, a questline therein, a D&D setting, a Space Station 13 map, or playing any one of those games where I am prone to run around in circles zoned out not actually progressing, is listen to certain types of YouTube videos that typically involve the creator ranting or bitching or whatevering about some topic I may or may not actually care about. There's loads more I could say about that, I think, but that would make this video go too off topic, and I think at this stage for this video specifically I want to stay strictly on topic. If I ever get at least 3 or so other uploads and I actually know what the fuck I'm doing, I'll probably make a separate video on that. If that happens, this video will probably get unlisted or removed, as earlier alluded. I'll touch more on that in a bit. The point is, though, after a particular event that I plan to mention in one of the videos I have, well, planned, a bunch of ideas started knocking about in my head about decent stories to tell, and a few of them stuck together on impact, if you will. So I thought to myself, why not try and tell some of these stories that may or may not have an apparent cohesion to them and contribute to the same quote-unquote medium I've been, for lack of a better phrase, consuming? I could be just as rambly as my thoughts already are, and that would sort out any issues with being too much like other channels. Maybe. Or maybe not. If it's not obvious, I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Which I guess brings me to the point of this video beyond briefly describing the content I plan to add as of writing the script as already mentioned. This video is also testing the waters on how exactly I would create a video on YouTube in the first place. As in, the actual process. How do I edit? How do I upload? How does eat food? You get the idea. In addition, the content I have planned I suspect is the kind of thing nobody is going to give a fuck about, but hey, it's the internet, maybe I'm wrong. As of making this video, I have 4 subscribers. 2 of them I can't even see, and all of them subscribed like a billion years ago, circa when I first released the first 2 unlisted videos I mentioned earlier. So I'm not exactly under any impression I'll be making any waves anytime soon. But regardless of that, I see 2 potential outcomes. Either the content is successful, or it is not. And if it isn't, perhaps it will kill my motivation to make more and I can get these ideas out of my head and at least be able to say I did the thing. So, hey, I see it as an absolute win, I guess. But since this video specifically is a bit of a test run, if I ever do make that video about the history of said ideas, I'll probably take this video down and effectively replace it with that one, since it will cover mostly the same content and perform the intended function of this one. Which is basically to be the intro video when my channel is clicked into. For the time being, I'll be using this shitty avatar I threw together in Paint for a visual aid. I will likely improve on it as time goes on, but I think the general aesthetic of me being some derpy idiot is appropriate for what I have planned. Anyways, I am known as LC, and I guess abandon all hope ye who enter here. Also, if anyone has any video making tips for a novice such as myself, I'd love to hear them.